Okay, hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about this multimeter, the Etekcity A1000. I bought this multimeter because I was looking for a multimeter that had multiple selection, so I can have probably only one or two multimeter, because this one we have a lot of selections. So I choose this one. On Amazon also, it's not that expensive. It's just like $36 on Amazon right now. I also like the color. It looks like a nice color to me, a blue. So today we're going to do a review. So when we go here to some of the measure, you can see that you have AC ball, DC ball. When you're doing million balls, you can do on DC. You got frequency, dial, continuity, capacitance, Fahrenheit on temperature, plus Celsius, micro amp on DC and AC. That's to check the amps, and milliamps, and regular up to 10 amps on DC and AC ball. This is to select them. The red button here is to select when you checking amps. You can choose DC or AC, or when you checking continuity, dial, and capacitance, and you choosing, or when you're doing temperature, you can change from Fahrenheit to Celsius. That's the range button here to see the range, and the reset to go back to 0, the hole and the light, so you can see on dark spaces. The quality of the multimeter looks like it's really good. It's like a solid multimeter. You have also here in the back a nice function, so you can put your lips here, so you can carry them. So when you carry the multimeter, your lips are not hanging around, or you have to have them loose. The LCD is very big, so you can see any reading you want to see, and if it's at night, you can turn it on. It has nice LED light. It's a nice multimeter. It comes in this nice box. It doesn't look cheap, but it doesn't look expensive neither, you know. He bring the leaf for check the temperature. He brings 2 nines alligator, so you can check without holding these leaves. It has nice leaves with a little bit protection more in the front. You bring a hooks, so when you wanted to put on your bell, the multimeter, so you don't have to really hold on your hands when you're carrying it on. You bring this nice menu. It's not that big, so it's good, so you can carry on with you too. And it's clear, have all the options inside. You do DC ball up to 1000, AC ball up to 600, current up to 10 amps, resistance up to 6000, capacitance up to 600, frequency up to 9.99, temperature on Celsius is -40 to 1000, and in Fahrenheit -40 to 1800. And the continuity is good. The blue is like a nice rubber. You can remove it if you want, and under the rubber is a nice light color. The button look like a nice button. You see some multimeter, when you move it to the next option, the button move like too much. This one doesn't move too much, so I like the button too. The stamp It looks like it's really rigid. It looks like it doesn't break that easy, and it looks nice when you put it in front of you. You can see very clear what you are checking. So I think it's a nice multimeter. It has a lot of function. The size is nice. It's not heavy at all. It's very light. Now we're going to do some tests to see how good it is. Let's check what's some of the reading. Okay, so now let's do some of the tests to see how this multimeter do. We're going to start with the AC ball, which is the first option that gave us the multimeter. Let's see how many balls we have here. It's always good when you're checking ball that you put the ground first, because it's most safe to do it that way. As you can see here, we got 124 balls. So you take off the positive first, and then the ground. Always leave the ground, put it first, and leave it last. Now, so if we wanted to check how accurate was our multimeter, we're going to check with this fluid too, to see, just to have a comparison, to see how it is. We go back to the negative first, and then we put the positive last, and we got 124 volt too. So it's very accurate when it comes to the AC. So now we go to DC ball, and let's check with this 9-volt battery to see what we got. So we go and we connect it, and it tells us that we got 9.34 DC volt. Okay, we go to the same thing with the flu, and the flu tell us that we got 9.3 volt. Very similar to, it's very close. Millivolt, we're not going to check this one. Frequency, we're not going to check frequency. Continuity, let's see how it does in continuity. It does good. It has nice sounds. It's a little bit not that vivid. Let's try the continuity just to do example on the flu. We get a change. The flu has a nice sound, but it's more vivid than the Etekcity. But again, it's not that bad neither. If you wanted to use continuity, it's basically when you wanted to check a cable or any connection to see if you got continuity, in order for you to know if he got connections. If you want to check even a light bulb to see if it's good or not, that's the easy way to check. The continuity is good. It's not that perfect, but it's good. The sounds is reasonable, so I think it's okay for the price that you're paying for. Now we can check the temperature. Like we said before, the red button here is to select if you wanted to do Fahrenheit or if you want to do Celsius. You can check Fahrenheit. I brought 2 little containers here with water. One is hot and another one cold. Let's see if we can check the leaf, and let's see if it really works. So we can put the black on the comb, and we put the red to check the temperature. So we take that little end of the connection here, and then we put it on the hat. On the coal, sorry, and it's saying 62 Fahrenheit. And then if we go, let's dry a little bit, and then we go to the hot one. Let's see what it say. It say 80. It say 80 degrees, so it's good. It work. I brought another thermometer here to see if the reading are a little bit good or not that good. So when we check here, it says 65, which is a little bit very close to the other one, not that far away. We dry it up a little bit, and we go to the hot one, and it's very, very close, almost the same thing as the other one. So I think it's very, very good. So as we can see, the temperature measurement is not bad. Principal no control, we can check it right now with the same cable, just to see if this cable has live electricity, and it does beep, telling you that this cable have live electricity, to be careful. So I think it's a good multimeter, and you have many functions. You have a no contact bulb, you got a tester for temperature, and you have a regular multimeter. So I think it's a good multimeter. I think that's it. Thank you for watching.